Why bother? That's the reason former President Trump will not be on stage with the other Republican contenders in Milwaukee on Wednesday. He is the clear GOP frontrunner, commanding a huge lead.
Well, instead, Trump will appear in a pre-recorded interview with former Fox News host Tucker Carlson. His refusal to join the debate has some of his rivals already on the attack. CBN chief political analyst David Brody reports on the fallout.
Now that Donald Trump will be a no-show for the Wednesday debate in Milwaukee, the knives are out.
He's a coward. There's no other conclusion to come to, that he's both afraid of me and he's afraid of defending his record.
In Trump world, however, it's the opposite. He says his record speaks for itself, as do the numbers.
So these are 3 polls that were out over the last week. Look at these leads for Donald Trump.
Not only is he leading, they're better numbers than in 2020, and that's after being indicted 4 times. A new CBS poll shows Trump at 62%, Ron DeSantis the closest at 16%, more than 40 points behind. Trump's view remains consistent. Why bother?
I like to debate. I mean, I probably am here because of debates. I don't mind it at all, but when you're 40 points up, but why would I let these people take shots at me?
Angie Wong is a conservative political columnist.
I think that's exactly the right calculation to make for Donald Trump. I think he does not want to spend 2 hours on stage talking about the Trump trials, which will be brought up, or defending himself against Chris Christie and Ron DeSantis and all the rest.
So enter former Fox News host Tucker Carlson. He and Trump plan to release their one-on-one interview up against Wednesday's debate. Another reason behind Trump's absence is because Fox News is hosting it. The former president complains about the network's past coverage, saying on social media, quote, "They purposely show the absolute worst pictures of me, especially the big orange one with my chin pulled way back." A debate without Trump means ratings are expected to be down, considering his penchant for memorable moments like this one from 2016 against Jeb Bush.
This is a tough business to run for president.
I know, you're a tough guy, Jeb.
And we need to have a leader that is principled. You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to the presidency.
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at 3, so far I'm doing better.
Doesn't matter.
So far I'm doing better. You know, you started off over here, Jeb. You're moving over further and further. Pretty soon you're going to be off the end.
Trump would not be the first front runner to skip a debate. Ronald Reagan did so back in Iowa in 1980, mainly because he was leading by a lot. Turned out it was a bad move because he lost Iowa to George H.W. Bush. It's a moment in time captured by this 2016 PBS documentary.
The California governor would double down on his Iowa Light strategy, declining to participate in a key televised debate in downtown Des Moines.
But they kept Reagan out of there, and he didn't go in, and they didn't have him debating in Iowa.
I wish Governor Reagan was here. Oh, how I wish he was here. I really don't know how he stands on the issues. I read, I watch, I listen, but I don't hear much.
I want to say to Governor Reagan, wherever you are, I hope you're having fun tonight, because we are. And if you're looking for a younger Ronald Reagan with experience, I'm here.
Of course, for Ronald Reagan, it all worked out just fine in the end. As for Donald Trump, he's hoping it will be the same way for him. Of course, unlike Trump, Reagan wasn't facing any indictments. As for Trump, Thursday morning, he's going to go to the Fulton County Jail and be processed and then released on a $200,000 bond. Andrew?
David, it's interesting. In your report, we heard former President Trump say he's probably here, as he put it, because of debates, but he's going to skip this one tomorrow. So what's the real strategy here? Do we take at face value what he says, or is there something else going on?
No, I think it's a myriad of different things. I think I'll be honest with you, I think the Fox News portion of this is important and not to underestimate here. Let's remember, not only is Fox News doing this debate, but they're doing the next debate in California as well at the Reagan Library, and the Washington Post is involved in that. So he's not going to go to that debate as well. I think the real question then for Trump going forward is, what debate will he do, if any? And we just don't know the answer to that question. But I think the Fox News portion of this is a big deal. And of course, the last time I checked, Donald Trump's got a few other things going on that he has to deal with. So the debate stage right now isn't of paramount importance.
Do you think there's a big sigh of relief from everyone else that's going to be on that stage? Are they thrilled he's not going to be there, or are some disappointed?
Well, Chris Christie is thoroughly disappointed because Chris Christie was going to be the guy that was going to be the attack dog on Trump. And of course, he still will be an attack dog on Trump, but there's no dog to attack on stage. And that's going to be the problem for Christie. He was hoping his numbers would improve. They've gone up actually in New Hampshire, but elsewhere, he's just like womp womp. It's not happening. So I think there's that part of it. As for Ron DeSantis, this is a great situation for DeSantis because remember, if Trump was there, he would have been center stage. Now Ron DeSantis literally, physically will be center stage. That's how they do the debates in terms of the ones that poll the most get the center slot. And so DeSantis will be there. Yes, there'll be a lot of fire trained on DeSantis, but this is a potential breakout moment for DeSantis. If he's going to save the campaign, he's got to start Wednesday in Milwaukee.
You think someone else comes out of this with a strong bump? You mentioned DeSantis, but is another candidate going to really surprise people and gain the favor of some folks?
Yeah, I mean, Vivek Ramaswamy has been climbing in the polls. He's number 2 right now, over DeSantis in some polls, some national polls. And we haven't even seen him on the debate stage yet. I have spoken to Vivek Ramaswamy a couple of times. I've gotten to know him pretty well. This guy, I mean, sharp as a tack. Boy, can I have 1/8 of his brain? All right, I'll take 1/16 of his brain. I think what you're going to see on the debate stage Wednesday night is an extremely impressive showing by Vivek Ramaswamy. Having said that, Ron DeSantis' team is going to be aiming for Vivek Ramaswamy because remember, right now, it's all about who's going to be in that number 2 slot against Donald Trump. Right now, it's between DeSantis and Vivek Ramaswamy. Having said that, Donald Trump is lapping the field.
All right, David, thanks very much. Always appreciate your insights, and we'll look forward to seeing the stage tomorrow night. Appreciate it.